Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back with another video. Today we are going to talk about 15 feature of iOS 13 that Apple definitely just stole or just inspired from jailbreaking. So if you don't know jailbreaking, I recommend watching a video about it. It's really cool, allowing you to add different feature. For example, let's just say the dark mode that is recently added to the iOS 13. So let's get with the list. The first thing that Apple inspired from jailbreaking, control for all. This is a tweak. You can get it from jailbreaking since I think iOS 8 or iOS 9, which allow you to connect or add a controller like PS4 or Xbox or PS3 controller and connect it with your phone with Bluetooth. Now it has been a feature that comes stock with iOS 13. The second thing is the volume HUD. It's been huge and interruptive. Comes in the middle of the screen. It's been annoying since iOS came out. So they finally changed it with iOS 13. They added it in the left and it's much smaller, not interruptive, and actually you can tap on it and adjust the volume and it really works great. Also, a tweak called Manger can do the same job since iOS 8. Now let's talk about number 3, and you already guessed it, it's the dark mode. Dark mode has been also a tweak in jailbreaking with a tweak named Eclipse and a tweak named also Noctis. The dark mode has been a feature in every single app like settings, the messaging app, the app store, everything has been dark mode so long ago. So let's talk about number 4, which is a download manager for Safari. It's been a long awaited feature. It has been added in jailbreak like a tweak named Safari Plus Plus, which is allow you to download videos from YouTube, from any other website. You can also download game files, any other thing that you can imagine. That's now finally available with iOS 13. So number 5, which is 3D touch, or let's just say now haptic touch. Haptic touch has been added to the iPhone SE, which is finally a new feature for old device like iPhone SE, which released in 2015 I think, or 2016. So let's talk about the disadvantage of this haptic touch. I think it really does suck. Why? You say? It's really simple. They just removed the 3D touch layer in the iPhone, let's just say iPhone XR, which is considered a new device, and to make it cheaper, they just removed it. So now it just works with something this called haptic touch, that simply just a long press. It's not, there's no sensitivity in it. Just like it doesn't sense that you hard press or you just light pressing. It's just gonna work with the long press, which is really does suck. And the worst thing about it that they are forcing it upon the device that does have the 3D touch. So if you have, let's just say, iPhone 7 or iPhone 10 that have the chip or that have the layer of the 3D touch, you will forced to do the haptic touch or the long press. Like the layer is not working anymore with iOS 13. I don't know. They might fix it in future betas of iOS 13, but for now it doesn't feel right, and it's really slow. And now let's talk about the number 7 feature, which is a small feature called hotspot. You probably know it. Now you can actually close your phone and it won't disconnect from the hotspot. It's really simple, nothing too much. And let's talk about number 8. The number 8 feature is to the iPad, which not related to the jailbreak, but it's actually pretty cool. You can now connect your Bluetooth device or Bluetooth mouse to your iPad, which is really helpful. You can do a lot more things with it. I hope they add it to the gaming where you can actually game and play like a professional with a keyboard and mouse, because the iPad screen is a huge and it will be a good advantage playing with it like a PC. So number 9. Number 9 is a thing about a keyboard that they added. Let's just say not about the keyboards, it's about how you copy the text and copy it and paste it and move the cursor. They change everything about this. They actually do a really great job changing the way you interact with your text. So let's just say if you want to copy the text, you three pinch with the three finger, you pinch on the screen and it will copy the text, and three pinch out, you will paste the text. And they change the cursor. The way you move the cursor is now a really smooth. You can actually place your finger at any point and it will move the cursor right to that point you pointed. So the thing about the keyboard is really important, and it's a great feature that has been a long time waited. So number 10. Number 10 is a really important feature that is been in the jailbreak. I don't know what's the tweak name, but actually it's really important. You can hold or just haptic touch on the Wi-Fi button and it will show you the list of your Wi-Fi, and you can actually now just tap on the Wi-Fi button right below it and you will actually send you to the settings. So it's really important and really helpful and useful. Now number 11, which is lyrics in the music. Now the lyrics is now going to play along with the music. You can actually read the lyrics at the same time with the music. This is really a helpful tweak. You don't need to go to the Safari and tap for the lyrics and search for it and all that jazz. So number 12. Number 12 is something about cellular data. It now has no limit. You can actually download a file about gigs or 2 or 3, I don't know. You download it from App Store and you have now no limits. You can just download it and it will show you a little warning before you download a huge file. So number 13 is something about the file. You can actually now go to the files and they actually organize it and added a lot of features like the files, a file called downloads where you find the download. It's like a download manager for Safari. You find all your downloads now, like videos, photos, files. Also, all the things you find it in the file manager. It's really now begin to, let's just say, begin to get a little bit useful. So number 14, you can also now share music. You can actually share music with your friend that have the same version. Of course, you need to have iOS 13, and you can actually share music with AirPods. Number 15 and the last one is the home screen of the iPad and the iPadOS. It needs a different video about it. It has changed a lot about the multitasking, about the how you engage with it, the mouse functionality. It has been a lot of change in the iPad, and they deserve the name OS by itself. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if you didn't like it, just hit the dislike button and don't show me your face again. And see you in another one. Peace.